production in the manufacturing processes. Let's, as we have discussed, overall flow chart, and these are the guidelines for MPS, and these are some symptoms of poorly designed MPS. Now, how effectively MPS works, let's understand by the example of, we can say, a numerical. You can see on the screen there is a picture has given on the screen. The following is a tentative master schedule for 4 weeks. You can see a table over here. There are 3 types of product, A, B, C, and these are the weeks: 1 week, 2nd week, 3rd week, and 4th week. In the first week, A product, in first week it is 3000 they are going to produce, and in second week they are producing 4000 units, and third week they are producing 1200 units, and in fourth week they are producing 2500 units. Now product 2, yeah, product B, in first week 2000 unit they are going to produce, in second week 1500 units, in third week 3000 units, and in fourth week 3500 units. Same as product 3, in first week 1200 units, in second week 1800 units, and third week 2500 units, and in fourth week 2000 units. Now the bill of labor is key work centers for company 3 major products A, B, and C. Now basically we will check that how much time will be taken for production of these A, B, C products. Okay. Now the departments, the work schedule has divided in 3 departments: X, Y, and Z. Okay, you can see that the product ABC in X department will produce a product in 0.20 hours. Okay, and B product X department will produce 0.05 hours, and C product X department will produce in 0.10 hour. Next is product, we can say Y department, and that will produce in 0.08 hours. Next is 0.15 hours, and next is 0.20 hours. Next one is Z. Z department will take 0.11 hour for A product, 0.08 hours for B product, and 0.05 hours for C product. Now determine the load on departments XYZ over the next 4 weeks. Let's calculate these values. Calculation of load on department X for week 1. First of all, we will calculate for X department. So here we see that 3000 is the overall units, and it will multiply with 0.20. Next is here you can see that there is a 2000 unit, and it will multiply by 0.05. Next is 1200 units, and it will multiply with 0.10. Now we can go for the we can say the multiplication. 600 plus 100 plus 120 equals to 820 hours. Overall we found that it is 820 hours. For week number 2, we reached towards the same calculation, and we found that the X department will take 1055 hours. For week number 3, the company will take 640 hours. And for next week, we found that 875 hours. Same as per the overall calculation, we can easily calculate department Y and department Z. And we found that department XYZ here in this table, and these are the weeks 1, 2, 3, and 4. So X department will take in 1 week they will take 820 hours. In second week they will take 1055 hours. In third week they will take 640 hours, and in fourth week they will take 875 hours, same as Y department and same as Z department. So this is the way through which we can find out that overall master production schedule is working efficiently or not, and how much time has been taken by a company for production processes. Next point which we are going to discuss is production planning and control. So basically it is clear by the term only that there is some kind of planning is going on in the production, that is called production planning, and how to control these processes, how to evaluate these processes, it comes under the control. So production planning and control may be defined as the planning, direction and coordination of the firm's material and physical facilities towards the attainment of predetermined production objectives in the most economical manner. It means how we can achieve our objectives, how we can attain our objectives by the help of proper planning, proper coordination and proper direction by the use of limited resources, or we can say optimum utilization of resources and materials or physical facilities in a most economic manner, so the overall costs will be lesser than before. We have to think on the cost purposes. What are the basic objectives of production planning and control? Number one is to deliver quality goods in required quantities to the customer in the required delivery schedule to achieve maximum customer satisfaction and minimum possible cost. It means here we have to deliver a proper quality good in the overall required quantity. Suppose there is a demand of 1000 unit in a 1 week, so it is our responsibility of the production unit that they will reach towards the 1000 unit anyhow, or supply these production as fast as possible to the hand of the customer in the required, we can say, the delivery, the schedule should be proper, or to achieve the maximum customer satisfaction in a minimum possible cost. Next is to ensure maximum utilization of all resources. Here the basic purpose of production planning and control is how efficiently we are utilizing our all the resources, all the inputs in the organization, so that we can minimize the overall cost of these productions. It means we have to minimize overall time taken by the manufacturing processes. The cycle of operations should be minimized so that we will reach towards the best possible solution, or best possible we can say the quality products. Next is to maintain optimum inventory levels. Here we have to maintain overall inventories where we are putting our raw material, where we are putting our basic we can say the raw material for the manufacturing processes, or we can say the overall finished good. Next is to maintain flexibility in manufacturing operations. Here we are working for the flexibility, the proper each and every department should be flexible, so that if we want any kind of change, so we can easily implement these changes, or we can easily found the solutions of if the problem can be arising. Next is to coordinate between labor and machines and various supporting departments. Here we have to coordination, we have to maintain a proper coordination between the labors and machines and various supporting departments also. If the personnel do not know, they don't have knowledge regarding the machine operations, so it is necessary to provide the training regarding these machines, how to operate these machines and how these machines will work for the production. Next is to ensure effective cost reduction and cost control. Here it is necessary to we can say to reduce the overall cost, or can say that how to minimize the overall cost of the production, how to minimize the cost of labor or raw material or inventory. Each and every department have some kind of cost, so as we have discussed in the different cost uh, in the chapter of another chapter regarding the cost, and how to control and how to reduce these costs. The types of production planning and control is: number one, production planning, and number two is production control. So, firstly, we will discuss what is production planning. So, production planning is to provide a physical system together with a set of operating guidelines for efficient conversion of raw material, human skills, and other inputs into the finished products. Here, the company will plan about the production processes, how they provide the physical system, and how they provide the set of guidelines to proper set of raw material, and how they efficiently use the human skills, and what are the inputs they are using, okay, for making a proper finished product. What are the basic factors that will influence the production planning? Number one is volume of production, nature of production process, nature of product. So these are some, we can say, the factors that will influence production planning. Volume of production, nature of production processes, and nature of products. These are some techniques of production planning: estimating, routing, scheduling, and machine loading. What is production control? Basically, production control is to coordinate, monitoring, and feedback of manufacturing processes. It is also include the results of production activities, analyzing and interpreting their significance, and taking corrective actions if necessary. Of the production activities, analyzing and interpreting their significance, and taking corrective actions if necessary. These are some factors that will influence on production control: nature of production, the complexity of the operations, what are the magnitudes of operations, and some of the techniques of production control are dispatching, expediting, follow or progressing, inspection, and evaluating and corrective actions. What is dovetailing of plans? Dovetailing of plans it means that one important fact is that the short, medium, and long range plans to dovetail into one another. That is why production planning is said to the follow from marketing plan, or as is usually said, the production plan is the translation of market demand into the production orders. It means here each and every part are involved to each other for making the production plans or production orders. So basically, what is scheduling? Scheduling basically defines as the assignment of works to facility with the specification of time. It means we have made some schedules for the production, and we have given some time for each and every operation, that is called the scheduling. And each and every machine, or we can say each and every resource, will be utilized in a proper manner or in limited time. So that is called the scheduling. Scheduling function ensure that the right things are done at the right time with the right machines and tools, and or right people to create the product or services outputs through most efficient utilization or resources. What are the objectives of scheduling and why it is done? There are three main objectives of the scheduling: consideration of due dates and avoiding delayed completion of jobs. Here we have to consider each and every date which we have given in the scheduling. So is there any due date or any avoidance of delay? So we can say that we have to avoid all the delays in the production processes, or we have to complete the task, or we have to complete the job in the given time. Next is taking care of throughout times to minimize the time a job spent in the system from the opening of a shop order till it is